all doing, folks? Well, this is it. This is the start of our little Highland tour this year. Stuart looking happy in the background now. Look, it's been an absolute shite day and trip up here. The weather-wise has turned here in the UK, especially in Scotland. We've had some rain on the way up, so we've not vlogged anything on the ride up here because you don't want to, show you guys all the boring motorway shit. So we've actually arrived at the hotel. We're not at the hotel now. We've just been for a proper fish and chips. So we've got that down as now. Got some food down our bellies, and now we are in. Is it Ben Arthur's Bothy? So at Ben Arthur's Bothy for a pint of John Smith's with the midges biting me all around. But what a view! What a view, folks! Look at this. Absolute tranquil and peace. Beautiful. So we're going to head on back to the hotel in a bit and get a good night's sleep because it's been a long day of travel today. And in the morning, we're going to head off to Oban and catch the ferry to the Isle of Mull, where the adventure starts.
Morning, folks. Just a quick one to say, yeah, what a good night last night. I think it was one beer too many, I think. What do you think, mate? Coffee's on the go, though, first. But yeah, this is the hotel, and as usual from here, you can get the neck look at that for a view. Yeah, so you can see the bikes are right outside the window. You couldn't have asked for a better room, but this is very popular with bikers. As you can see, outside is full of bikes, and a lot of bikers like to stay here before heading off on their journeys like we're doing today. So we're going to get on the bikes and head to Oban, to the ferry terminal, and get on that ferry to the Isle of Mull. So the next time you see us after our breakfast, in fact, let's show you a proper Scottish breakfast first, and then we're going to get on the bikes and get on the ferry to Mull.
Morning, folks. That's my line.
Breakfast, Scottish style.
Right, folks, so this is it. Stuart just getting his position ready now, and we're going to go where those vans and cars are on the other side of the loch long, and then head over the rest and be thankful and get to the ferry terminal on time. Right, let's get this show on the road. Tell you what, you do feel the weight with everything on. But once you get going, light as a feather. And it seems as well like it might be brightening up a tad, although don't let that fool you. So what have we got now? 22 mile to the A819. 59 mile, 198 range. So the one thing is, and it is a bonus, is not having to stop every 70-80 mile to fill up on the sport. So that is one big bonus when you're on this type of bike. So she's about 240 on the range, and only having to fill up once so far. So I mean, that is pretty damn decent for a change. So I've got the waterproofs on. No escaping it today because we've got a load of doom clouds heading over, a bit of low pressure. And the annoying thing is, down south of England today, I think down London especially, it's about 24 degrees and sunshine. and then we get that typical low pressure split up north, but you know, it makes it more dramatic. So it's only water, isn't it? You know what I mean? The only thing is, like daft idiots, like, you know, we decided to go camping, so we've only got one night out of the hole for the rest of the next week in a hotel. Apart from that, we're in tent somewhere, so that's going to be fun. And interesting as well, having the BENELLI, the TRK, the 502 that Stuart's riding, and up to now he's saying, you know, he's doing everything you throw at it, so it's proving to be a worthy bike. He said the journey up on here on that was a breeze as well, so we'll get some more feedback on the BENELLI as well as the week goes on, so that'll be interesting. But certainly for me, the one thing is, and like I said, I have said, and I'll never compare it to riding a Harley though, is you just blend in with this, and 90% of the people touring the Highlands are going to be on adventure bikes. You're just blending in, you know, you're not making that noise, you've not got 20 of them in tow, you know, people don't think it's the Hells Angels riding through the Highlands as you do, but it's a completely different type of ride, and it's comfortable. So that's the way I'll say it. It's comfortable. You can enjoy the view in comfort without making a noise and waking up the squirrels. And then we'll give you some silence and just stick a little bit of music on and enjoy that view, folks. Just passing through, is it Tainult? Don't know how you pronounce it. And we're about 15 miles, I think, now from Oban or something like that. Rain's eased off a bit, but that was absolutely relentless. Going through that lot, little burnt out pub. Still smell it. 11 miles, so that's not too bad. But I mean, that was pretty ridiculous. I mean, sat nav's gone off, my phone had fully charged, and then it had knocked off maps. And you can't go wrong going to destination in these parts. It's just like one road all the way there, but it's just nice to know any delays or whatever, and exactly the time, an estimated time of arrival and stuff that's on the sat nav on the phone. So when it fucking goes off, it's annoying, and it's just all the wet and damp. But we're in good time anyway. So as murky and as grey as it is, that was just, and I've got water on the inside of my lid because when I flipped my lid up before, so I can't scrape the water off my visor. So yeah, pretty relentless that was, but it is what it is. Right, well, we have arrived in Oban. I've got water on the inside of my visor, that's not good. Stu's got his zip coat on his waterproofs on the inner bit, which waterproofs it when you zip it up. So he's going to fuck the zip up basically when he gets them off. He's going to have to cut his waterproofs off. So we've just gone past an outdoor shop, so we're just going back round Oban town centre, a little ride around, and try and pull up outside the outdoor shop where he can get another pair of waterproofs. So we'll go and get him some new waterproofs and then get checked in for the ferry. How cool is that? Can't wait. But yeah, what a shit day. But I mean, at the end of the day, once you get wet, you can't get any wetter, can you? So you might as well just enjoy it. Fancy that. Hey, fancy that. Look at that. Fancy that. What the hell? Oh, it's a fancy dress shop. Walking Dead. I think I look like that anyway without fancy dress. Yeah, so here we go, back down the main street. Gift shops, McCaig's traditional Turkish barber. McCaig's. Regatta. There, needs to park here. Kebab shop. Oh yes. Shop to let. There you go, Alison, my missus. Let's move to Oban, and there's your new art shop. Nice little shop there. Sure my boots are wet. Right, see you in a bit, folks.
Riding in the rain, it's just as much fun as riding in the sun, it's just wetter. All you fair weather riders, embrace it. So, Stu's gone into another shop now, and he's tight arse, he won't pay 35 quid for a pair of waterproofs, so he's gone to see if he can get them any cheaper in the other shop. But yeah, once he's got them, 5 minutes, and then we're checking in for the ferry.
Well, that's just ticked off the check-in list, and we're just waiting now. That's one boat going out. You've got to wait for the other one coming in. And then get us over to the island. Look at this. A few bikes lined up here now. You've got a Ninja. Speed triples. 1200 over there. Couple of speed triples. Tiger 1200, an XCA like mine, but the 1200. And then two bikes here. Look at this, the TRK, the BENELLI, proving to be a good bike. And my Tiger getting more dirty every day. This adventure goes on. Well, that's what it's there for. That is what it's there for. Who gives a shit?
I think we're nearly ready to mount.
Mull, Macaulay, scan your ticket sheet off.
See ya, mate.
Did anyone scan your ticket sheet?
No.
No. No.
One bite, guys. Just one just now. First one going now.
That's fine, pal. You can head on, okay?
Here we go. Feel like itchy boots now. That's it, folks. We're off on an epic piss wet adventure. So about 45 minutes on the ferry now before we get to Mull, and then when we get to the other side it'll be 30 degrees and sunshine. That's what we've been promised, and if you believe that, then seals can fly. Don't let go, Jack! lurgings and shit. We've got an island to explore. But Stu's currently inside holding his cup of coffee, trying to dry his gloves off. And oh, there's an island over there. Look, I see land, Captain. I see land. Just make that out. Switch the camera around. Feel a bit seasick. Go back down on the decks.
That was nice of him. God, this is slippy, this floor. Jesus Christ. They put it in off-road mode pro. And here we go. The island of Mull. Hey, look at that as well, a bit of blue sky. The gods are with us. Still shit though. Now we want to be heading right for Salem. We're going to just check in, well not check in, have a look and see if there's any spaces at Salem campsite to save us camping in the wild tonight. So straight to Salem now. We are on the Isle of Mull and there is a patch of blue sky, so there is hope. Because I'm sick of this rain on the visor. You know, we just want a couple of hours dry riding for once. Been relentless all morning, but not too bad to be fair. So most of this is probably one of the widest roads you'll get. I think there's one major road inland and then it's all single track roads around here, a lot of ditches on the side, so you've got to be careful. And cracking riding ahead. Looking forward to it. So this is it. So we're gonna camp here tonight and then we may have a full morning here yet as well before we get the ferry back over, but it's beautiful, beautiful crystal waters on Mull. If you see it more when the sun comes out, it's just as good as anywhere in the world. A little bit windy though. Definitely on the right side of the island. And the BENELLI is looking fantastic from the rear view. Or the front view from me, I should say. So we don't know if we're going to get any camping spot down here, but it's worth a shot. Wherever it is, it's at 800 metres down here to the bay.
I think Stu's done a really good job of putting his tent up. You done all that on your own?
Fuck off.
You'll have to put mine up for me. I'll just throw it.
I'll give you that and I'll show you what to do.
I'll just throw it on the deck, right, and I'll go and have a brew. When I come back, you'll have it done for me, won't you?
Yeah.
So Stuart has opted for the Coleman Coastline 3 Plus because we are on the coastline. What a fantastic spot. So we dropped lucky, as you heard when we rolled in on the bikes. We're just taking it off the off chance that this site would have a couple of pictures for us. It's 10 to 3 in the afternoon now, and the weather's broke a little bit, but it's still, as you can see, there's the bikes, murky on the mountains behind us, somewhere over that way. So we're going to get set up. There's a shop round the corner, a spar shop, so we can get something to eat later and cook with that. But we've got facilities here, and that's the main thing, because with the weather being so damp, if we were wild camping tonight, it's a little bit tedious. So here we've got the bothy, we've got even a washing machine, we've got somewhere to charge everything up. So it just made an absolute sense just to pitch up here for the night. We might even stay here for 2 nights yet. So we're going to dump everything off here, get the other tent set up, get my tent set up, and then we can go and have a mooch around the island, a little bit lighter loaded, maybe take the bags off. So yeah, fantastic. So that's both tents set up now. Now I had to do mine on my own. Stuart gave me about a lift for about 30 seconds to put one pole through. I just put that one in because he's still faffing with it. Are you done yet? Don't tell me you've caught another zip. You're gonna have to take it back to bloody trespassing Oban. She'll sort it out for you, but next time give her a tip.
Stay away from me.
Did you say he was in the Scouts?
Briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking was it.
Did they throw you out?
Yeah. I think what it is like it's too tight across here.
Just release it on the stringy thingy. Take a bit of pressure off there.
That one.
Yeah, that's what's pulling it tight. Anyway. Well, I've no idea where Stuart is, but he's missing out on proper camp cooking. Look at this. Oh yeah. So we might not be completely wild here on the Isle of Mull. We've got the midges, but it's a step in the right direction. We've got a little bit of facilities that's allowed us to dry off because it's been a relentless day of rain. But to be honest with you, you enjoy it whatever, apart from the boots being a little bit wet, you know. It's a fantastic place and the view is absolutely tremendous. I mean, look at this. Apart from obviously all the camper vans, but the sea is just over there. It's just over a stone's throw away. So the idea is get some food down us. We've already had a soup earlier, but get something more substantial. Get his midges out of the way. and then get back on the bikes tomorrow. And the weather's going to break tomorrow and give us a better view of the island without the cloud cover and the mist and the rain. So we're going to spend another night here and then spend a day exploring Mull and giving that to you guys on the bikes. It's just too good to miss and get the ferry off the island tomorrow. So we're going to spend another day and do that. So yeah, there's birds right outside my tent. Hello. Cheeky little things. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit, guys.
What's a man got to do to get a woman like you? What's a man got to do